Well, good afternoon on this Groundhog Day. We definitely have winter today, and we're going to see more of it in the future here this year. And it's really been blasting in on that northwesterly wind here this morning. And now into the afternoon, this continues. You can see the flags down at the Dakota Magic Casino really moving in the wind. It's good that we can see here on our Skycam the hills in the background. Usually that's the first thing we lose when visibility starts to drop. So nice that we were able to see that. Still, there are some areas of drifting snow out there. This is a camera I've been watching all morning long in the Rothsay area along I-94. This is the Minnesota DOT cam there. Updates every few seconds. And we've been watching just a little bit of light drifting across the road. You can see that there. It's a lot more limited here as we head into the afternoon, but still it's happening. So that means some of those road surfaces getting polished right back up by some of this light blowing snow. So watch out for some slick spots on the roads here if you are heading out this afternoon. So that, of course, is due to those stronger winds. Let's take a look at these wind speeds out of the northwest. Winds teens to some 20s with some gusts that are also into the 20s in places like Fergus Falls and Oaks. We may see one or two pick up to about 30 miles per hour, but the overall trend is for the wind to relax a little bit more as we go into the afternoon. Still breezy enough to cause some problems with that drifting and blowing snow. You can see visibility down in places like Polk County here in the Northern Valley, Crookston 2.5 miles visibility there. Foston's at 5, Thief River Falls, and Bemidji at 5 miles. Now, that's not a real low visibility report, but it's a sign that there's a little bit of blowing snow, and there might be some trouble patches on the roads in some of those spots. So here's a look at our temperatures. We are seeing those numbers well below zero, into the single digits to teens below. 11 below in Detroit Lakes. Fargo-Moorhead 9 below. Oaks is at 6 below. Northern Valley, more of us in that teens below zero range. In fact, Foston, one of our colder spots, at 15 below this afternoon. Grand Forks at 10 below zero. And Langdon, we've been quite cold there all day, and now we're looking at 17 below. Same number in Rolla. And that's right where we've had some of our lowest wind chills. Here's a look at those. 41 below right now in Langdon, 44 below in Rolla. That's dangerous. All of us in that dangerous range into these 30s below, where you're going to want to make sure that you're limiting your time outdoors if you can. And if you're going to be outside, layering up and covering up, all of those precautions we need to take with these kind of wind chills. 31 below your current wind chill in Fargo-Moorhead. So it's quiet, it's clear on our radar and satellite map, not much to talk about here at the moment. And that's good for at least keeping things on the dry side today, because we don't want any more snow with that wind that's blowing. And check out this temperature trend we're going to be talking about here. We are starting at the very bottom of the barrel here over the next few days. We'll see those numbers go up pretty quickly compared to average. So our average high today, 19 degrees, nowhere near that, of course. But notice what happens heading into the weekend and next week. So something's going to be changing that, and that's going to be the wind. Here's a look at how things are going to shape up on our hour-by-hour planner over the next 24 hours. We'll see our temperatures just kind of stuck in the single digits to some teens through the afternoon into tonight. Initially a big temperature drop. Notice these numbers. The white ones again are your air temperature. The pink are your wind chills. 20s below late tonight. We kind of stay in that range, but the wind starts to shift out of the south heading into tomorrow morning as some warmer air starts to take over, and that's going to make all the difference heading into the weekend. Here's a look at Friday. A very cold morning, so it's going to be pretty brutal. Strong south wind too, which will cause more blowing and drifting snow, but now we'll move the snow from south to north with this latest wind, and eventually that sets us up with some milder air. So Saturday, Sunday look a lot better. So hang in there.
Yeah, the blowing snow was really moving this morning around like 3 a.m.
Yes, that's right when the Arctic front was blasting through. So we had some of our strongest wind gusts at that time. It's eased up a little since then.
All right. Well, sounds good. All right. Thank you.